Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And my brothers and sisters, this one, you need to watch the whole thing to see that it's actually real. There's going to be some pinching to make sure you're real and still awake, because the Republicans are coming out swinging under Mike Johnson, the new speaker, because the ATF, all those new rules they put in place, yeah, it's all getting defunded in the proposed budget for 2024 underneath the Republicans. This is going to be something you're going to want to see, because this is not something we're used to seeing. Of course, everything will be linked in the description box below. Watch this entire thing and send it out to curry support for this. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. All right, my brothers and sisters, if there has ever been a reason for you guys to jump onto the letter that I wrote going to the Speaker Johnson about supporting him and encouraging him to defend our rights, this will be a great time. It's linked in the description box below. I've included complete anonymity. It gets a unique identifier, and you can sign on and send as of tomorrow. We're trying to get 10,000 signatures, and we're at 7,800 as of the filming of this video. I'd love for you to jump on, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this in the comments field, because this is how it starts. Check this out. Republican spending bill would block gun background check rule. Now, if you guys have been with us for a while, you know that some of the big issues that we've had around the executive actions from the ATF will be like pistol braces, frames and receivers, redefining who's a federal firearms dealer, you know, those types of things. Well, it turns out the Republicans also kind of wanted to put that in here with the budget that we're going to have a battle for coming into 2024. Check this out. As the Biden administration reiterates calls for tougher gun measures in response to the mass shooting in Maine last week, House Republicans updated a fiscal 2024 spending bill with provisions that take the opposite track. Watch this whole video. House Republicans are looking to use the appropriations process to block a proposed rule to implement a provision included in the first bipartisan anti-gun violence package passed in years. They are using the power of the purse. This is what they are supposed to do. This is to be encouraged. What the outcome is, I don't know. But I can tell you, normal starting place for the gun world is not in defunding the ATF in appropriation bills. Normally it's, oh, they snuck in the Violence Against Women Act, so we got to get out there and rally up resistance. Well, now it's they're defunding the ATF and all of their rules we've been fighting for 2 years. Get on board. This is important because the power has shifted. Let's keep going. A proposed rule from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, published September 8th, would clarify the circumstances in which a seller would be required to obtain a federal firearm license and run background checks. We talked about that. A new version of the House Fiscal 2024 Commerce, Justice, and Science Appropriations Bill, posted on the House Rules Committee website, adds a provision that would prohibit federal funds from being spent to enforce that rule, along with at least 2 other provisions that would roll back ATF enforcement against firearm dealers. Yes, please, let's have another. Now, you stack that on what else Mike Johnson has done since he's been Speaker. He wants to put an Israel package in, cut out Ukrainian funding. I don't care where you guys sit on that. I'm just saying that's what he wants to do. But he wants to get it from the IRS funding, which brought 87,000 armed agents. Take the Israel-Ukraine thing out of it. He's defunding the IRS part. That's pretty big. This guy's got a pair, and now he's going after the ATF? Yes, please. Let's keep going, because, again, this stuff, you do not see it often. The moves are part of a broader strategy to use this year's appropriation process to go after the ATF and target gun policy from the Biden administration. Again, yes, please. The moves are part of a broader strategy to use this year's appropriation to go after the ATF in this way. The new version of the spending bill, expecting to get a House floor vote later this month, November, includes an array of conservative policy writers that are sure to garner ardent opposition from Democrats. Of course it is. For example, one policy writer would block funding for the implementation of a Biden administration rule that toughens regulations on firearms with stabilizing braces, a device that's been used in mass shootings and currently subject to numerous legal challenges. Okay, in this appropriations bill, they're going after the ATF's overreach on pistol braces. They're going after the ATF's overreach on redefining who is a firearms dealer and who has to issue background checks. Everything that we've been wanting them to do for about 2.5 to 3 years to fight back against the Biden administration and the ATF overreach, it's here. It's not complete, it's not perfect, but it's a starting point. Like I said earlier, normally the videos like this start out with they snuck gun control into the appropriations bill, rally support. Now, this one's more like, hey, we're going to curtail gun control inside the new appropriations bill. Curry support. You can do something. Sign on to the letter. Contact your congressman. Stay active and subscribed because we are going to follow this like a bloodhound. Sure, some of it might fall off in the negotiations, but some of it might stay. And that's exactly how we move forward. That's exactly how the Democrats got the Violence Against Women Act, which is the boyfriend loophole we talked about earlier. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think. Please send this one out, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.